Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Stamping A to Z. I am not in my usual craft room, so I do not have, I won't be doing a face portion of the live, which I'm sure you guys don't really mind anyways. I'm just going to pull up, oh, that's the other thing I don't have. I don't have my usual setup. Oh, and I'm gonna slide. Not automatically. Oh, and where's my comments? This isn't how it normally is. Huh. Where do we find? Go like that. Nope, that doesn't work. If you are watching, please say hi. Let me know that you're watching. Hopefully I can see on my phone a little bit. I'm just trying to pull it up on my computer. I don't know why it's not coming up the way it normally does. Seems kind of strange. I finally had it figured out, so it was coming up nicely with all the comments showing, and now it's changed on me again. Let's see, I don't know if we go into manage. No. Oh, comments. Here we go. Hi, Linda. Okay, I can see that. But why is it below? I don't want it like that. I come in my dashboard. Hang on. Sorry. So today we're going to be looking at, we have, if you haven't heard, we have new scrapbooking kits. So I'm going to show you I only bought the Halloween one. And I'm going to show you kind of what is all included in the kit, how to put it together. I am changing my kit a little bit. My plan is to make a Halloween album, single pages, not double pages, because I want to do one for every year and kind of scrapbook my boys. They're grown. The last one kind of does Halloween still, but yeah, just to put their memories of Halloween. We used to do my middle one's birthday on Halloween because he's early November. And so, yeah, we just used to, I want to make a book and it'll just be Halloween and it'll be all their memories of Halloween. Oh, there we go. Okay, now I can see. Hi, Yolanda. Now I can see them. Woohoo. Okay, we're good. We're golden. So if you go online, there is on my store, there is I think it's called Scrapbooking or Memories. I think it's Scrapbooking. There's a Scrapbooking section now. So there's a whole brochure, and they've got Christmas, right now they've got Christmassy and Halloween and a fall one, a really nice fall one. I've kind of been waffling on that one. But I wanted to see what the kits were like first. I usually steer clear of kits because I feel like I just make them as they are and I don't get as creative, and I like to do the creative part, but you can totally be creative with them. I will show you. I actually made a page of my own. And yeah. Oh, I'm also the kit collection. So like the card kit collections, like the boxes, they are on sale for the month of October, up to 30% off. So you can go on and look at those. And there's also a starter kit special for October, and it's a really good one. Where did I write it down? So it's still the usual $135, but instead of getting $165 worth of product, you can get $206 worth of product. So you get an extra 41 or 71 free, and you're getting shipping and tax free if you're in Alberta. It does add on the extra taxes if you're elsewhere in Canada. But it is like the best deal you can get. The scrapbook kits are actually very reasonable. Oh, the sun just came out. Sorry, now I've got shadows, and I was trying to find, I was on the other side of the room, but then the lights were creating all these, like my filming camera had the shadow all over here, so I moved over, but now the sun's finally out. Yay. I lost my train of thought. Oh yes, price wise, so this scrapbook kit is $39. It's a really good value for what you're getting. So you get it's stapled, but it's a full instructions on how to do 3 2-page layouts. So you can do 6 layouts, and then there's tons of stuff left over. It actually is really nice because it shows you kind of how to cut it and how much paper you'll have left and which papers that you're cutting. So it does that for all the papers. And then it has how to assemble each one. So very detailed instructions, pretty easy to use. First I'll show you what's in the kit, and then I figured we'll make at least 1 page here, and then I'm going to show you the page that I made. But I also wanted to point out, so this, Stampin' Up, they coordinate with everything. So their inks go with their ribbon, that goes with their embellishments, it goes with their paper, it goes with, so now we have scrapbook kits that goes with, so they've got stamp sets that go with the kits, like there's some Christmas ones, but they're just nice stamps that you can use as kind of titles, labels, whatever. And then on top of that, we've got this is one of the, we don't have very many, I don't think we have any Halloween sets in our mini catalog right now, but we have this Potions and Spells bundle in the online exclusives, and it goes with this set. They've also come out with a designer series paper that goes with this, and it goes with this because the books, you'll see as I go. So you could add this to kind of really tailor the scrapbook to your own liking. So it's got a lot of fun pieces and parts. It's got the potion bottle, and you can have it spilling out the liquids, and here's the potion bottles, and so it just goes really well together. Yes, Yellen, I know you like Halloween, so this is a good one for you. Okay, so there's a sticker sheet that comes with it, and it's got some bats, it's got dates, it's got your titles, it's got some extra little words. These are all stickers, and your strips. So it's got one of those, and I think I got lucky because they put 2 in my pack. I went back and looked, I'm like, no, it's supposed to be 1. You know, they're just kind of starting, and it comes in I took it out because I have it in my own as I was traveling, so I didn't want to have it all, it just fits easier, but it comes in a big Ziploc bag. Of course, it has cardboard and stuff to prevent it from getting bent, and then these are 2 of the pages that are for the layout. And then, so these are exclusive. These do not come, if you purchase the designer series paper separately, these papers do not come in the designer series paper. They only come in the kit. Then these pages are from the designer series paper, and you get 6. So they're double-sided. So I just turn them over so you can see all 6 pages. Now, if you purchase the designer series paper alone, it has one more piece to it. At least one. So it has a purple as well, and it has a black side. And I think that's the only one that's not in the scrapbook kit. Same as if you purchase the new 2-tone cardstock that also comes in the kit, it'll come with an extra, I think this one doesn't come with the pool party. Oh no, it does. There's one piece missing. Anyways, so you can see the Potions and Spells, how it kind of goes with the Potions and Spells from the stamp set. So cute papers. I love these papers, and the colors. The colors are kind of what made me go. And so this is the new, oh, I wanted to pull out, this is called White Willow. They have taken over the white from Close to My Heart. And I think for them it was called Daisy White or something. So Stampin' Up! Has renamed it White Willow. It is a much cooler white than what we currently have. We've got thick white and, where's my basic white? So here's the thick white. Basic white, where did you go? I lost my basic white. Anyways, thick white and basic white are the same color, so let's just use that as a sample here. So I don't know, because the sun is shining so much, it is hard to see. But if, I don't know if you can see that. What if I go in the shade? Nope. It's too bright. Hang on. Let's see if I close. This is going to be too dark. Oh, maybe not. I'll open it back up. But I don't know if you can still see. This one's much more yellowy, and this one's much more white. Maybe I'll even do that. Is that better if I close the blind and the sun's not shining in? Let me know if you prefer this darker look, or if you prefer the brighter. So that's the difference with the new white. It is, it's about the thickness of, not the thick white, but the basic white. Well, maybe a little bit thicker. And then this is the two-tone, the new two-tone paper. And it's the same color, but it's light and dark. And so there's so much fun you can have with these papers. I'll have to do a whole video just on that alone, because it is white. They basically layer the color on top. So it's a white with color on top. So if you tear it, you can have a nice white edge. If you can embody, well, I'm not going to give away all the things you can do with it, because I'll do a whole video on it. But yeah, so even just having the two tones, you can do some fun card or any kind of background stuff with having the two tones. So it comes with two of the pumpkin pie, two granny apple greens, two gorgeous grapes, and two black. And even the black has, this is, I don't think do I have it with me? This is slightly darker than basic gray. So it kind of, I was like, oh, this looks like basic gray. But it's just that little bit darker than basic gray. Piece of basic gray. So you can see basic gray is just that lighter, and then you've got the lighter tone of black, and then you've got black. Now this cardstock is not as thick as our current cardstock. Like, it is lighter. So if you're making cards with this, you want to make sure you add enough layers that it does kind of thicken it up. It's not as light as our designer series paper, but it's not as thick as the cardstock. So just be forewarned that your expectations are not that it's as thick. I would say the white is, maybe not. I thought the white felt thicker than, I think they're about the same. Okay, now on to scrapbook pages. I just wanted to show you all those pieces and parts. I'm going to start with, so because I'm not doing, I want to do 1 page per year, because it would be way too many pages to do a double layout, I think. But maybe I want matching sides. I don't know. I'm going to start with 1, and I'm going to start with this one. And so I'm going to keep, let's move all of this. I'm going to keep, what was I going to keep out? Forgetful me. Oh, okay. And I just wanted to, let me make sure I got everything. So the kit comes with 8 sheets, so 2 each of those colors I showed you, the 2 white willow, the 6 sheets of double-sided designer series paper, 4 single sides, so these ones that were different, there's 4 of the different ones, and then the sticker sheet. And it also comes with photo placeholders, which is kind of cool. So you can place these where there's different sizes, so you can place them where you think you want your pictures to go. And that helps us. So you can reuse these, you can collect them over time and build that up. Okay, so we've got our page 1. I'm gonna, for this one, I'm not gonna, I'll probably use one of these. I'm probably gonna use, because I don't, what I'm thinking is I'm pretty sure I want at least 3 pictures, if not 4 per page sometimes, because I have 3 boys and they weren't always together. So I'm thinking I want minimum 3. So I'm probably gonna do this page or something like this page. So you can kind of, because I'm not gonna cut this the way they did, obviously. Maybe I should have made those 3 and then been able to show you what I had left, but see, this is where it gets difficult. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I should have looked at this ahead. I was like, oh, I'll just make one of the ones, but I'm gonna have to figure out what they've cut and where. And I forgot to show, so the one piece of cardstock that was missing out of the kit that comes, if you purchase you can buy just the cardstock, like in the Halloween color set, and then that one comes with Pool Party as well. So you've got an extra. So I bought the cardstock and the designer series paper separate, as well as the kit, because I figured that should allow me to build all the pages I need. 2 pages per year. Yeah, I know. I almost need to go through my pictures and see if I have enough where I've got like a group picture, and I have many years where I didn't even get pictures. So I really have to go through and see what I have. Like we have fireworks every year in our neighborhood, and so the kids used to always come to our house, and that's why Owen had parties for his birthday, because it was kind of like this big celebration for his birthday. Okay, I'm just gonna wing it. I don't need the measurements. We can kind of figure it out. The only thing I'll look at is how, oh, and that's the other thing I can figure this out. Okay, you'll see, it's pretty easy to figure out. So if I take the Potions and Spells designer series paper here, if I can get it out, you can see it's actually perfectly lined up. So because there's 4 and it's 12, you know that it's at 3 inches. It should be, it should cut just where you want it. So if we go to the 3-inch mark, it is pretty much, you've got an even spacing of paper on either side. So hopefully that didn't cut me out. Oh yeah, it did cut me out. Okay, we're back. Sorry. Normally my phone goes on to sleep mode. I have it set to automatically go on sleep mode on Wednesdays for my live, but because I'm on BC time, for some reason it doesn't read, I guess, that it's BC time. And so it's not adjusting, like it'll probably go silent when I'm done at 1 Edmonton time. Whatever. So this is where I figured that a 3-inch portion is going to work, because then I can cut them all, and then you've got, you know, you've got 4 perfect strips of the paper, so you're not wasting that. And then what else do we have here? So it looks like they've used just the paper pumpkin as the photo backgrounds there. It's not designer series paper. So we'll take the, I keep wanting to say paper pie. Pumpkin pie, not paper pie. Paper pumpkin. Oh, that's what I keep trying to say, is paper pumpkin, because I'm so used to, and I'm assuming that because they've got these square ones, these are the larger squares. Oh my goodness, it's like I got a frog in my throat. I woke up late. This is the first day I actually slept in. Oh, yeah, I used to turn it on manually, but then it's nice because if you have it set, it'll do all your, like, it'll do my iPad, it'll do my computer, it'll do my phone. And so I don't even think to do it. And I had already gone on and forgot to go on the do not. I don't even remember how. It's been that long that I've done it, because it automatically goes on for me. So the little square is 3 by 3. The big one is 4 by 4. So if you're making the backgrounds for it, you want to go 1/4 of an inch bigger. So I want my squares to be 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. So I'm going to go here. Now you could use just pumpkin pie cardstock, and that's anything. These colors match our current colors exactly. So, or well, actually, that don't put me on that. I remember Sarah, the CEO, saying that they don't match. They aren't an exact match like we're used to always having, because it is painted on. So this is our current pumpkin. So it's pretty darn close. It won't be exact all the time because of the process, but it'll still be the same tone, same, like, it's, you're not gonna know the difference. So we've got 2 4 1/4s, and then the smaller one is a 3 by 3. I wonder if I should do, I feel like I should do 4 of these. We'll try it with the, so we've got, it's almost perfect. There's very little wastage of paper this way, which is probably why they did. And that's the thing, when you follow their pattern and plan, it's kind of, it uses the papers in a really nice way. All right, take care, Yolande. I'll have to hopefully hop on and watch your live. Thanks for coming. Okay, so we've got our pumpkin pie backgrounds. And then since I don't have photos with me, I can just put these so you can see kind of what it'll look like. So you could use, I wouldn't use Stampin' Seal, but if you have, I don't have it with me, but there's like dots that are like temporary adhesive, and you can put them on. So if you want to hold them down so things aren't wiggling around, you can do that. I do notice that they use the black and white behind one of these, so that would be 4 1/4. And if you really want to know exactness, you can go back, find the paper that you're looking for, which is this one. So these are 4 1/4. So I'm going to say it's 4 1/4 by 1 inch, which is probably what we're using here. So find the, There's the paper again. I've got one already started from the one I've made, so I'm going to use that. And then we will go 1 inch by 4 1/4. Okay, so we've got that like so. So that I can glue down. I'm just gonna put some adhesive and we'll line that up. So that's the first one. This one doesn't have anything, and this one doesn't have anything. Maybe I should stick this down. And you know me, I usually like to use glue because like it's easier to wiggle it, but oh dear, it's not lined up. Ah, it wasn't supposed to stick down. There we go. Okay, let's do this a different way. I need to turn this. I'm not used to working with, I'm not used to working with 12 by 12. This is new for me. Okay, so we got that. I guess I could have used the line and lined it up on the line there, but it worked. It's good. Okay, so then they've got this one kind of over here. This one is a little bit offset down here. And then they've got this in line. So you can use the lines, which is kind of cool. Now let's go up a little bit. I feel like I could probably put even a 4th picture. I could go 1, 2. There's my placeholders. I've buried them. Oh dear. This is what happens. You need lots of space for, oh, here they are. Just doing these, like, especially if you're doing 2 12 by 12 layouts. So I could do something like this. Right, keep it in the white, probably. There we go. So if we have one like that, one like that. Oh, and then it'll be slightly, hang on, let me cut a piece of the cardstock. We'll go with 3 1/4 on that. Or should I do another? If I do 4 1/4, just for more. Let's cut 4 1/4 again, because I'll probably use it for others. And then, so when you're cutting, you do, you know, you want to think about how best can I use my sheet before you cut, if you like to be cost effective. So So I've made this at 3 1/4. Now the other thing you could do, if you want to make it interesting, you could flip this, right? And have the lighter orange here, and then go back to the darker orange here. So that's kind of fun with the, okay, so I don't think, unfortunately, that this is gonna fit, because if I go here, if I go to 1 there, and I go, oh, maybe, could just, it's a little bit off. I don't know, I don't like that. Okay, let's see. So this is where you gotta play. You gotta kind of play. And then what if we did this kind of here? And then this one, we got to get our, we have to get our title here. This one has eek, but I'll also need to have, oh, I didn't bring it. I'm going to put the year, so I have to keep that in mind, which there's, oops, sorry. There's room there for the year. You could put October 31st and then the year. Did I show that? Oh, not paying attention here. My brain is moving. Okay, let me cut the rest of the strips and then we can go from there. So one of these strips is the bubbles. One of these is the lines. So let's grab a piece of that. I just happen to have, oh, that's a bigger piece than that. Well, we could swap it, you know. I have a piece of this and I have a larger piece of this, so we could kind of do those two, but on the opposite way. So again, it tells you 2K and 2L, so you can go back and find your strips. So here's this one. So here's 2K. So it's 2.5 by 1. So I'm going to want this 2.5 by 1. And then this, because I'm reversing it. And then the smaller strip is 2.5 by, oh, no, they don't list it as that. Huh? Oh no, that's the 2.5 by 1. And then 2L, or yeah, is 2.5 by half. So I'm pretty sure this one is a half. So these are both 2.5. So I just need to, I think this might be 3/4, not 1, but that's okay if it's not. Oh no, it's 1. Perfect. And then we want it at 2.5. And then we want one at 2.5. So you can totally, you know, if you're changing it up, you can totally find your pieces and parts. And still cut things. It's just because I already have things partially cut from another. I've already cut into this stuff, so I'm just making it work. So like you can see, I've reversed the potions and the strip to the bigger potions and then the smaller strip, because that's what I had. And then that'll go, they put it on top. I'd be tempted to go underneath and maybe even make it into a little flat, like I'm tempted to do this. So you just cut halfway in between, and then if you go from the point to the cut point, you're going to be even on both sides. So I've got that, and I feel like I want to go underneath my picture. And then different heights. like so. And we're gonna leave this third one out for now. Actually, I wonder if I could I go side by side? I could go side by side. Or even going above. So make these, so it could, okay, I'm gonna see what that ends up being like. And then we've got, I don't know where that green stripe came from. Oh, it must be a sticker. I was gonna say, I don't recognize that. And then I think they cut a piece, so 2M, I think that's just a piece of the lighter side of the orange cardstock. What did I say? 2M, yeah, 2M, 3 1/4 by 1 1/4. So this piece was 3 1/4, I believe, or I think it's 3 1/2. So 1 1/4 by 3 1/4. So we've got that. And then where's their stickers? Where did I put the sticker sheet? Sticker sheet, sticker sheet, sticker sheet. Where are you? I lost my sticker sheet. Oh, here we go. Okay, so here we go. That's why I'm like, I haven't seen this green stripe before. So I'm guessing it'll tell you how much of it to cut somewhere. Maybe? Maybe not. And I know that, I think there was an error in this book and they had printed out and I forgot to print it out. But you can kind of figure it out because this is 2 1/4. So then this one would be probably 3 1/4 long. And if you put the sticker Beware, Beware, that'll actually tell you even more. So if we find this Beware, Beware, and we put it on, let's see how much space they leave. A bit more space there. Put that on there. And then we'll take this off, and all you have to do is cut it, and then you've got your what you need of your sticker. And then they use the ink on top, and this is actually below. So, oh, I'm not going to stick it down yet since I don't know exactly how I'm laying that out. But you could also use the ink. You could use any of these Halloween, or I have stamped. I took this Trick or Treat and I stamped it and I cut it, so I could use that as well. Or you could stamp it in a single color. Any of that works. So I'm probably going to leave this, I think it's well, I can probably build a bunch of pages because some years I'll have group pictures and some years I won't, but sometimes it's better if you can print out your pictures and then know what you have in order to decide on a a layout and how many pictures you want on a piece, but this is the basic pieces and parts, and that's how easy it is. And if you're following the instructions, it is super, super easy. Again, you don't even need your pictures first. Just build your 2 pages and then you're off and running. You could build those 6 pages quite quickly and easily. So then I wanted to show you, I kind of went rogue and I used the I've used the cardstock and the designer series paper, but here I haven't used any of the stickers. I used the potions and spells dies, I guess, mostly. I used the stamp for the cat. I'm probably gonna do, I might do the bird or maybe a stack of books. Probably maybe a stack of books up here. So I stamped the Spooky Fun with Memento. And then I stamped, so this is all Wickedly Good Times is all one stamp. So I just stamped the Wickedly with black. And then I stamped the Good Times in Gorgeous Grape. And then I stamped my cat. So this is the flip side of the black. Oh, thank you. I think it turned out pretty good. I'm not a scrapbooker. I've never scrapbooked, but I'm trying to take the kit and I'm trying to learn and I'm trying to figure this out. So yeah, and then I just used some glitter paper, and these dies have like the fun little bubbles and the spilling over the edge, and it has like, if I use the bottles, I can have it pouring. So I could use a bottle somewhere up here. I don't want to make my stuff too busy. I like clean. I want the pictures to be the star of the show, but I still want to have fun. It is a Halloween kind of thing. So I feel like I like I'm probably gonna do my whole album with some kind of black on the background and then just kind of all the colors in the middle. I like cohesive. I'm not a person that can do different colors with every page. I'm kind of boring that way. But so this is just strips of designer series paper. I cut out the cauldron. Again, this is just the lighter, the 2-tone cardstock. And so yeah, I stamped on the flip side of the 2-tone card. This is the lighter black and this is the darker black. And I just cut out 4 squares of the designer series paper. So look at, I just did that. I don't know if it goes, I don't think it does. So this is the one thing to note. I don't know if the camera will catch it, but this paper, I always put cream on my hands because my hands are always dry and they get itchy. But it picks up fingerprints. Like our other cardstock, I never noticed fingerprints. And I just put a fingerprint when I pushed this down. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see it in the camera. So be careful if you've just kind of moisturized your hands or just oils from your skin, it will mark the paper. I think it kind of fades with time, but yeah, just something to be aware of because I did not realize that. So yeah, that is my my spin off of using the kit and the extras, I guess. This is using all the extras. And then this one is the kit. Oh, except for this should be the sticker. So you could use all the stickers in there too. So yeah, hopefully that gives you a good taste of kind of what our scrapbook kits contain and how easy they are to use. If you're a new scrapbooker or you're thinking about getting into scrapbooking, you don't even have to use them for scrapbooking. I saw, and I haven't had time to do it, but another demonstrator, she made, I can't remember how many. She used the kit and the stickers. I can't remember. I think she might have used this as well. I can't remember if she used the potions and spells. But you don't even need the potion. Like just with this and this, you can make probably 24 cards minimum out of a kit. So if you are purely a card maker, you can still for sure make cards. I don't know about you, but I am not as big on, I don't really hand out Halloween cards. So that's not kind of my go-to, but I don't know if, I think it was last week. Well, last week I didn't have a live, but the week before I did do some Halloween cards or Halloween themed cards, but they were still oh no, I haven't shown them. They are for my upcoming club. I almost gave it away. So for my upcoming monthly club for October, they could be Halloween cards, but they are very much capable of being birthday cards or just fun, like kids or even for adults. So yeah, if you are interested in joining a monthly club and you live in Canada, you can get a hold of me and I can give you the information. If you've already joined, well, you'll get your card kits in the mail soon and you'll see what I'm talking about. So I kind of gave away the theme. But yeah, I was thinking I did it in my life. I'm like, no, I haven't done Halloween cards yet. So, yeah, that is this week. And hopefully you guys have a great rest of your week. I will be back. I should be back for my normal live in my usual space next week. And hopefully you have a great rest of your week. Make sure you go. Oh, the clearance rack also was updated. So there's more items on the clearance rack, which are great deals. There's the starter kit, which is a great deal. And 30% off kits. So if you've been thinking about trying a kit, I didn't even think to look if these kits, I don't think these classify as kits. I think it's just the boxed kits. Like when you go into the online store, if you go under kits, those are the ones that are on sale, up to 30% off. So, and there's some new ones that they just released for October. And if you're a demonstrator, make sure you go on and look because there's new online exclusives that have just been released. And oh my God, I told myself, oh yeah, I won't, there's not going to be anything on there that I want. There is, don't look if you don't want to spend any more money because there's so many cute things that they released and it's not Christmas stuff. So I won't say any more. I won't ruin it for you. Go take a look and we'll see you next week. All right. Bye.